Yo, what's good? We're back with another one.
It's showtime.
Could you imagine that one day we would be able to download our human brain capacity into Optimus?
Yes. I think that is, I'm not saying this is, I think it is possible, I think, to do that. It is possible.
Which would be a different way of eternal life, because we would also download our personalities into a body.
Yes, we could download the things that we believe make ourselves unique. Now, of course, if you're not in a body anymore, that there's definitely going to be some difference there, you know. So, but as far as preserving our memories, our personality, if you will, I think we could do that.
I don't know how I feel about this, but it does kind of feel like the inevitable evolution of humanity.
The devil's winning, bro.
Check this out.
The thing that I've always found most exciting about the hologram effect and hologram illusion industry is the ability to beam anybody from anywhere to anywhere in real time. So what we've decided to do was we shrunk these giant hologram stage apparatus from big arena stage pieces into what you see right here. This is Portal. It's the size of a vending machine. It fits in the corner of a room, and it beams in a 4K resolution image in real time. You can create, you could beam anybody from anywhere to anywhere in real time. And when you're looking into the camera, you're looking into your audience's eyes. So if you're an educator, or if you're a politician, or if you're an inspirational speaker or a religious leader, you could beam from the safety and security of your own campaign headquarters, or from your own judges' chambers, or wherever you are, into anywhere that you need to be in real time. So I can distribute Portal hologram machines to any country in the world, and in real time you could beam from wherever you are into as many places at the exact same time. Each portal has an audience-facing camera, so that when you beam in front of audiences around the world, the camera sees the audiences. So I'm here with you right now. However, if I wasn't, I would still be able to see you because I've got an eye on you. It's got speakers on both sides, so I can, so you can hear me when I'm not here, and it's all completely self-contained. My friends and I, we beamed Jimmy Kimmel to the Country Music Awards from Los Angeles. While he was doing his opening monologue, standing on a similar screen, we used green screen at the time, but we beamed him to Nashville, thousands of miles away, time zones away, and in real time he was interviewing artists who had literally just won Country Music Awards, and then we were beaming them back using the same kind of reverse transmission, and they were performing live or doing an interview, and there was no latency.
Wonder how long it'll be till those replace TVs.
They're gonna use it for Blue Beam.
Drake is suing UMG, the label which pretty much controls a whole bunch of other labels underneath of it. Universal Music Group, that's UMG. What he's claiming is that they were manipulating streams to push Kendrick Lamar promote the song.
They're trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. They not like us.
Because it can devalue his next offer because he's looking at a new deal. Drake's deal was coming to an end. Out of nowhere, Kendrick Lamar and the whole industry decide to diss Drake just when his deal is ending. Isn't that so convenient? People are saying this is very similar to what happened with Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson wanted out of all of it. As he knew he's bigger than that. But once they heard about it, what did they do? Planted all these allegations on him with the Neverland, and he was innocent. Literally came to be true, he was innocent. Now, with the Drake thing, all this stuff popped off, lowering his value in the public eye, that when he goes to sign the new deal, they can decrease it.
So they just wanted to F up his bag.
Yeah, so the lawsuit is that they're manipulating it just so they can get more money from him. Or they can get, like, him at a lower cost.
Damn, I never thought of it like that.
We gotta do a Michael Jackson episode, bro.
Chris Brown is a better dancer than
Michael Jackson never did a flip. No,
dog.
he didn't have to.
Dog.
Chris Brown doesn't matter. Bitches was falling off They fell out off the visual.
Chris Brown don't do that.
It's a fact. Mike pull up, they don't say nothing yet about this. The nigga don't have a microphone yet. He didn't make a sound, a noise, or nothing. He looked at the bitch and they faint.
Yeah.
They back Mike out. Mike, like he was some form of weapon. They backed Mike out and they died. There's people. My nigga, there are actual people that died from seeing Michael Jackson.
That's a fact.
Look it up. There's no other niggas that did. They died from seeing Mike.
He's a one-on-one.
Yeah. They died. Listen to what I'm saying. They're not.
I am.
They looked at Mike and Medusa. My nigga died.
Medusa's funny.
Niggas died off the visual of Mike.
Yeah.
So I can say, hold on. I can say Chris Brown's a better dancer than Mike.
No.
I can say Chris Brown is as talented as
if he would have flipped,
singer.
If he would have flipped, they would have bombed the stadium. He couldn't flip. He was limited to what he can do. That's why he just moonwalked on niggas. If he would have flipped, he would have died. He would have died in there. It's too much. It would have combusted in the shit.
Too powerful.
It's wild. Come on, my nigga. Niggas levels was 999.
Too powerful.
That nigga's sliders is all the way up.
Right. So play E09.
So come on, fam. Come on.
They packed him out like a weapon.
It's crazy people died from just seeing him.
Look at this and tell me if you recognize anything there.
Yes, I do. It resembles a panel that I saw at Destruction Antarctica. That was a panel that had the star map on it.
And the star map, do you know?
From what they could estimate, it was not only our universe, but 3 of the universes combined in one large star map. The focal point was what our Hubble Space Telescope has photographed and recorded at that time. Then they correlated what the Hubble Space Telescope had taken photographs of that was not in our universe, but actually a different universe outside, further out than what we think our universe is.
I know that what you just said to me was that we were using the Hubble to photograph in another universe outside of this universe.
Yes, ma'am.
And then another universe.
Yes, ma'am. The way it was described to me, they were taking mathematical equations, formulas, from different points of our universe and pinpointing it to photographs or recordings that was made by our Hubble Space Telescope, which at that time was the best technological device that we had at that time.
Was this generated by extraterrestrial beings?
Yes, ma'am.
We gotta do an Antarctica episode, bro.
Yeah, let us know in the comments what subjects you guys want to see us do full episodes on.
What the most powerful frequency to leave the human body is, because it is not what you think and it is not love, because everyone is going to assume that it's love, right? I literally just watched this video and wanted to hop on here and tell you this. So according to this new project called the Spain Scale of Emotion, Spain is SPANE, took 25,000 participants and put them in a room, and they were able to measure the frequency coming out of the human body to such accuracy that they could compare anger to despair, passion to elation. Like, that's how specific they could get on this. Do you want to know what the most powerful frequency to leave the human body is? Authenticity. Authenticity was measured to be 4,000 times more powerful than love. How crazy is that? Love is so important. And if you think about the ego, you have to go through love to get to authenticity. And what is authenticity? Authenticity is when your words are truthful and you believe what you say. So get out there today and be authentic. Of course, love, always love, but we want to make sure that you are loving from a place of authenticity, not from a place of trying to gain other people's love or gain attention, but just authentically being yourself is the most powerful thing you can do today. Let me know your thoughts.
Find out more about this project.
On it, bro.
Hey, so this is actually really serious. I know I look silly, but this is really serious, and I need you to see this. Google has a quantum computer chip, and they say that it is as reliable, if not more reliable, than traditional silicon-based chips. I need you to see this. Check this out. This is Willow, Google's new quantum computer chip. It is out in the world. It can do, this is a real number, septillions of years worth of processing in as little as 15 minutes. I need you to understand the math on that. septillions of years of processing in as little as 15 minutes. I need you to understand how impactful that is. Talk about the concept of the singularity. This is the kind of stuff that we're talking about. The idea that you can do literally lifetimes, orders of magnitude. The Pleistocene was not septillions of years ago. Do you understand? We're not ready.
We're gonna be able to do crazy shit with this chip.
Nah, bro. AI's gonna do crazy shit to us with this chip.
You better not cry. I'm telling you why. It's coming to town. And who's coming to town? Huh? Who's coming to town? And you know what? In your brain, and you have a brain, in the center of that brain is a thing called colostrum. And it makes the oil come down into your body. And that oil goes all through your body, and it is the oil of life. You know what that oil is called? It's called chrism. The chrism comes down from heaven. And when you meditate, you raise it back up to the Father's house. And the colostrum is the gift of life. And when it comes in, a mother breastfeeds, and they call the breast milk colostrum. And the ancients knew it was the gift of life that came down from that higher part of the brain. And so the ancients called it the holy colostrum, the sanctified colostrum, the saint colostrum. And then it began to become abbreviated. It was the Holy Claus, it was the Saint Claus, and it became the Santa Claus bringing gifts from the North Pole. Down the chimney, down the spine comes the gift of life. Back up the chimney, up the spine goes that gift when he hooks up his reindeer and flies off into bees exalted.
We gotta do a Christmas episode, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna go down. Let us know in the comments if you guys think we should do a Christmas episode.
This video I was watching the other day online where these people, they put them on DMT and then they had lasers.
The red laser effect.
Yes. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I just found out about it a couple of days ago.
You just found out about it. That's crazy. Yeah, I just found out about it a couple of days ago.
Yeah, a friend is putting together a piece on that phenomenon, and he wanted my opinion.
Could you explain it to people what they're experiencing?
Well, I think what happens, and this is just a very cursory assessment of the project, but people smoke DMT, and then they project a red laser onto the wall. And if you look very carefully at it, from what I understand, you can see the matrix.
You see code.
If you don't know about this, you should check it out. It's crazy.
We need to get the guy who did it on Joe Rogan's podcast.
This meteor broke apart and started floating. This is insane.
Look at that shit, dog. Hurry, come. Holy shit, dog, it's a fucking meteor.
I don't know,
Meteor, dog. Holy shit, where'd it go?
Meteors don't
Oh my god. Oh my god, that was fucking sick.
Meteors do not do this. Watch this.
Dog, that's aliens. That's alien.
Yep.
That's aliens coming to the fucking Tyler.
Who's for the meteor do that, man?
What? Tyler, what the fuck is Tyler? What the fuck is going on? They're going sideways. They ain't even following no more. Hey, look at this green dot on my camera, Tyler. Look at the green dot. What the? Look at the green dot. I see it. Tyler, what the fuck is going on? They're standing there. They're hovering there. Look, they're red.
This is good evidence there's something beyond this earth.
I got the O09 ears, bro. Look, I was flying sideways. Holy shit. Tyler.
They're like in some kind of formation, maybe?
Holy shit. What is going on right now? Oh my god. They're zigzagging. Yeah, dude, what the?
Well, if you can go give them the comments and explain this.
This is a meteor. Sabrina, get your ass over here. That is a fucking.
I don't think anybody can.
Yo. Oh my god.
I don't think anyone can explain this, and if you can, you deserve $1 million. Stay weird.
That was crazy. It just stayed there.
Yeah, I got no idea what that was, bro.
It may be true that 10 to 20-year-olds don't want to wear a watch on their wrist, but you can be sure that they'll be far more interested in wearing an electronic tattoo, if only to piss off their parents. And that's something that you wear, but you could also imagine including authentication in just your daily habits. So I take a vitamin every morning. What if I could take vitamin authentication? This pill has a small chip inside of it with a switch. When you swallow it, the acids in your stomach serve as the electrolyte.
That's what I do.
And they power it up. And essentially your entire body becomes your authentication token. Yeah, this is true. It means that my arms are like wires, my hands are like alligator clips. When I touch my phone, my computer, my door, my car, I'm authenticated in. This is not science fiction. This pill was actually made by a company called Proteus, and they've developed it for medical applications. That pill has been CE stamped and cleared by the FDA. You can take 30 of those per day for the rest of your life.
And then what happens? Does your heart beat change? Does your...
We can just tell that you've taken the pill. I mean, the medical application...
Does Google now know everything I do and everywhere I go? Because let's face it, we like you guys, but you're from Google.
Just give him some water and let him take that.
They've been putting them in food for years, bro.
I doubt it, mate. But this is some top-tier conspiracy shit. And they're actually doing it. They actually want to chip us. With this Willow chip and these new physics models, we're not far away from being able to do our own simulation.
AI's gonna take over before that, bro.
What's the probability that we live in a simulation?
I know never to say 100%, but pretty close to that.
Is it possible to escape the simulation?
I have a paper about that. This is just the first page teaser, but it's like a nice 30-page document. I'm still here, but yes.
How to Hack the Simulation is the title.
I spend a lot of time thinking about that. That would be something I would want superintelligence to help us with, and that's exactly what the paper is about. We used AI boxing as a possible tool for control AI. We realized AI will always escape, but that is a skill we might use to help us escape from our virtual box if we are in one.
Yeah, you have a lot of really great quotes here, including Elon Musk saying what's outside the simulation. A question I asked him, well, he would ask an AGI system, and he said he would ask what's outside the simulation. That's a really good question to ask. And maybe the follow-up is the title of the paper is how to get out, or how to hack it.
AI is going to unlock all the secrets of the universe.
It's not, bro. It's gonna crush us like ants.
The most enticing thing of what they said, which is one of these things where you think about it and then you decide you have to stop thinking about it because you'll never think about anything else again, is that in theory, the lab demonstration that they have is doing a computation that the entire universe that we live in, if it was converted entirely to just a giant computer, if every atom in our universe was turned into a giant computer, that computer could not solve that problem before the universe ultimately dies of heat death. right? And the implication of that is that the computation therefore must be spread out across many other parallel universes, which is therefore proof that there are many other parallel universes. And so,
interesting.
Right. In other words, if you weren't able to spread this computation out across many parallel universes, it could not have been done. Therefore, there must be many parallel universes. Therefore, we do actually live in a multiverse. And there are actually billions or uncountable numbers of parallel realities, including
that we're using for our RAM.
Yes.
Things are going to get crazy over the next few years.
It's already crazy, bro.
The way it was explained to me, and we should have to Google how quantum computers work and why people connect them to the multiverse, so I don't fuck this up. But the idea is that they're pulling answers from different universes simultaneously. They don't even completely understand how this is working. But the amount of power in computing is incomprehensible.
Yeah.
Like you're only looking at it and there's numbers, you could write all those numbers out, but your brain's not capable of grasping really what's going on. And it's probably the biggest breakthrough technologically in human history by a long stretch. And it's all happening without most people even being aware of what the implications are. So see if you can Google an explanation of how quantum computers work.
It's true. I don't know how people ain't following this.
There has been a lot of crazy shit happening this year.
I think that you need a device that allows you to just send a signal from your brain to the device, a neural interface. With a few subtle gestures, you can reply without getting pulled away from the moment. And instead of having to pull out your phone, there will just be a little hologram, and with a few subtle gestures, you can reply without getting pulled away from the moment. You're gonna be able to tap your fingers and bring up a game of cards or chess or holographic ping pong or whatever it is that you want to do together. You can work or play or whatever.
That's going to be insane for VR gaming.
It'll be like Ready Player One.
If you were the devil, how would you keep people as far away from God as possible without them realizing it?
Well, if I were the devil, I'd start by corrupting mainstream religion, turning it into a tool for control, hypocrisy, and division. I'd twist sacred teachings into rules that breed judgment and fear, driving people away from faith and making them question the authenticity of God's message. I'd divide believers against one another, creating conflict within their own communities so they'd focus on fighting each other rather than seeking unity or truth. I'd then create distractions that seem harmless, but consume their attention, pulling them away from spiritual growth. I'd promote materialism, convincing them that happiness comes from possessions. I'd encourage a culture of busyness, leaving little time for reflection or connection with the divine. And finally, I'd ensure that doubt and fear overshadow faith and love so they become too disillusioned to ever seek a higher power.
Wow.
It fucking nailed it.
I'm pretty sure that was scripted, mate. But it was still spot on.
So there's been some videos surfacing of a Chinese police robot ball that's capable of helping apprehend criminals by firing nets out. It goes on patrol with the police officers in the streets. Apparently this thing's equipped with artificial intelligence that helps guide it along, and it can operate autonomously. From what I've read up on it, it can effectively operate in a variety of different conditions, including off-road terrain and also in the water. It can float, it can roll on smooth asphalt, and it can also go off-road if it needs to. Apparently it can even fall from a significantly high height and continue moving and be unfazed. It's capable of traveling at speeds of up to 35 kilometers per hour and can even utilize that as a means to conduct offensive maneuvers against criminals that it's trying to apprehend. It can also link up with other balls and coordinate with them in order to help police officers on the ground apprehend suspects. From what I've read, it's also pretty durable. Now, I don't know how long this thing's been around, but the videos I started seeing about it started surfacing in October of 2024.
We've got to stop making shit like this.
Wait till there's an army of Tesla bots.
Luigi Maggioni. Yeah, there's a crazy theory about his Twitter header.
Yeah.
So it's 3 pictures. First picture on the right, thirst trap of him like vacationing. Second picture is him like it's surgery, right?
Oh, and the healthcare.
He probably put this there because he didn't get healthcare from his parents and like he had to pay for his own. The last picture
Pokemon.
is a Pokemon. So you're like, okay, he likes Pokemon.
Yeah.
Right? This Pokemon is named Breloom.
Yeah.
And on the Pokédex, Breloom's Pokédex number is 286. In the Bible, if you go to Psalms 286, this is the Bible quote.
What does it say?
And it relates directly to the case.
Better is a poor man who walks in his integrity than a rich man who is crooked in his ways.
That's the CEO. That's crazy. It's not a coincidence. You know why? Fam, this guy's the Riddler. On his Twitter, he has a certain amount of posts.
287.
286. 286.
I heard before he got arrested, he let a video out, right? That's real. Yeah, it's Riddler.
And it's not just that. It's called Goodreads. So once you like read a book, you can leave a rating. Industrial society and its future. He left a comment. These companies don't care about you or your kids or your grandkids. They have zero comms about burning your planet for $1. So why should we have any comms about burning them down to survive?
It's funny, as soon as people started questioning this case, loads of drones started flying about.
There's a lot they're trying to hide, bro. But we'll have to save that for next time.
A big thanks to all the new members who have joined this week. I was sick last week, so we've got an extra episode this week for you guys.
Yeah, thanks for being patient, guys.
And as always, thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.